How did that come about in conversations with those former players and what y'all talked about as far as taking that on?
Honestly, they had reached out to us, with the new staff. They just wanted to make sure the culture was right in the defensive back room. As y'all all know, UNC's had a great tradition of DBs going back all the way to the 90s. So, really just emphasizing to us, what they want to see out of us this year and, how we should play, how should we attack practice, and, how we should carry ourselves as leaders.
Yeah, who were the guys that reached out to you?
It was actually Reggie Love Sr., who was really playing the main point guard role in all of this. But, we talked to a lot of the dudes from back in the day.
At Grant Sasser, Tar Heels on a side, kind of following up on that. What does it mean for you to get hit up by the Rude Boys, which was a key part in that top 5 defense that was in 1997?
Yeah, honestly, it was an honor. Honestly, that they're still tuned in and they're still passionate about the game, passionate about what's going on in the locker room and out at practice. So, it was an honor for me, to be the new guy coming in and, for everybody to be so warm, welcoming, and, talking to me, making sure I'm getting all the dudes right.
Follow-up, does that put any pressure on you as a player?
Yeah, it's a little pressure. Obviously, you want to live up to the OGs and their standards, but, at the end of the day, it's just football. We just got to keep playing football. I mean, it's the same game we grew up playing, so.
Noah Westcott, Tar Heel 24/7. You're a veteran guy. Coaches tend to just try and downplay the national hype, national attention kind of thing. Have you felt it around campus, and how have you navigated that walking around here and just knowing what's coming on Monday?
Obviously it's a lot of hype going on, but, I haven't really felt it too much. I'm not really too big on off-season hype. I'm more in-season production, so, I'm really just waiting, till Monday to really show what we could do.
Ed, you were here in the spring. How have you seen this program, this organization, sort of get built from the ground up? Because you were in on the ground floor earlier this year, and what are your expectations along with seeing it get built of what you guys can be this season?
Yeah, me coming in, early January, being here for the spring, watching how the team and the culture has switched even from the spring to the fall. It's been special. We're building something real special, and you guys won't be able to find out till Monday.
Michael Coe, WCHL, chapelboro.com. When we asked Coach Belichick about TCU's offense, he mentioned they make you guard every blade of grass. Just from what you've seen in the scouting report, what is it about them that makes them impressive, and what can you guys do to guard every blade of grass?
They're a fast-tempo team. They run a lot of plays on offense, like hitting out on the perimeter and stuff like that. But honestly, if everybody's just doing their 1 and 11, playing hard, running to the ball, being relentless, I feel like we'll be pretty successful.
Hey, Dad, I work with WRL. Coach's name Gio Lopez, starting quarterback. What kind of things have you seen Gio do? Maybe not even on the field, but kind of went over the locker room and earned his job.
It's really just Gio as a person. All football aside, the guys really rally behind him. They respect him as a leader and stuff like that. Him just getting to know everybody, learning everybody's names, learning where you come from, stuff like that, man. Really getting to know everybody in the locker room as a person is really what makes him so special to us, as our quarterback. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for Gio and everything we got planned for this season.
Riken Fuller, Tar Heel 24/7. Obviously, you came over from Washington with defensive coordinator Steve Belichick. Having parts of that system incorporated here, and also with Bill Belichick, his defensive mind, his presence, do you feel a sense of comfort having familiarity with that system, and what are the things that you've seen different, and how comfortable do you feel in that system?
It's a pretty different system than what we ran at Washington. But I'm just me being comfortable with Coach Steve as a person, man. He's really growing me a lot, man. He's always there for me in everything I do. So just being comfortable with him as a person and him being comfortable with me as a person, it allows me to play football free. So it's really just our relationship, off the field that makes on the field, playing easy.
Perfect, good stuff. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.